Develop that gift. Start with what you have, no matter how small. The Lord asked Elisha as a woman. Look at first, 2 Kings chapter 4. 2 Kings in chapter 4, in verse number 2. 2 Kings chapter 4, let's read from verse 1 to 2. 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 1. Now, there cried a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets of Elisha, saying, Thy servant my husband is dead, and thou knowest that thy servant did fear the Lord, and the creditor is come to take unto him my 2 sons, the bond men. This is insulting, this is embarrassing, this is bad. You know what has happened? A servant to Elisha, a son of the prophet, has just died. And when he died, he left debt for the children. He left problem on ground. He left debt, and the creditors came to carry his 2 sons as bondmen. Imagine that. How can a child of God die through? How can a prophet die through? How can a preacher die through? How can it be that somebody that is born again die through? Ignorance. That is my people suffer because of lack of knowledge. You can be a prayer warrior, like I said before. You can pray, you can prophesy, but the principle of wealth and money works differently. You cannot pray and prosper. No, that's not the principle of prosperity. It's not pray and prosper. Even when you pray, God will only give you the power to get wealth, the ability, the strength to get wealth. You have to do something for money to come out, something legitimate. So this prophet died in ignorance and left his family in poverty. But thank God for the wife. The wife didn't fight for Elisha. The wife didn't say, my husband served you and died broke and died in suffering. He met the man of God and said, Elisha, and Elisha said unto her, what shall I do for thee? Tell me, what hast thou in the house? And she said, thy handmaid had not anything in the house save a pot of oil. The prophet of God, Elisha, was asking him, what do you have in the house? He said, I don't have anything, but a little pot of oil. That a little pot of oil was enough for God. That little talent you have, that little skill you have is enough for God to transform your life. And so this woman neglected what she had. She didn't see value what she had. He said, I don't have anything, just a little pot of oil. And the man of God said, go borrow empty vessels, not of you. Bring your son, shut yourself in the door, and begin to pour the oil. Of course, if you read the whole story, you discover that the oil was multiplying. They filled the entire vessel. And he said, where is another vessel? When the vessel finished, the oil stayed. It started with a little cruise of oil. God will multiply something. I told you, God's 1 million multiplied by your 0 will be equal to 0. God wants to multiply something in your life. That skill, that knowledge, that little business, that little money, that little thing. He wants to multiply it, increase it. But if you're not willing to start with that little, what will God multiply? What will God increase? What will God enlarge? If you start big, you will not learn the secret of growing. You will make money, but you make many costly mistakes that will make you lose all the money. So start small with the little you have, and don't be ashamed to start small.